When Super Mario 3D All-Stars released all the way back in September of 2020, pretty much everyone was wondering where Super Mario Galaxy 2 was. I mean, if they were able to add Galaxy 1 to the collection, what was stopping them from adding Galaxy 2? Some people say it was because it would be too hard to use Yoshi's tongue motion controls, which required you to point the Wii Remote where you wanted Yoshi to grab, but I have a hard time believing that. Because in one of Galaxy 1's levels, Sling Pod Galaxy, the entire gimmick of the stage is to use the motion controls to fling Mario around, doing very similar motions to those you would use with Yoshi. All in all, I don't think Galaxy 2 was excluded from the collection due to gameplay reasons, rather Nintendo maybe not wanting two games in the collection to be too similar, or maybe even they were testing the waters to see if people would even care to have Galaxy 2 on Switch. Despite all of this though, after a recent playthrough I did of Super Mario Galaxy for an upcoming video, I was once again thinking of if Super Mario Galaxy 2 could still come to Switch. And while this is probably some insane copium, I don't think it's entirely impossible. One potential but unlikely option for the release of Mario Galaxy 2 on the Switch could be through DLC for 3D All-Stars. However, considering that game is over 2 years old and is no longer officially available for purchase, this scenario seems unlikely. The only way I see this happening is if Nintendo re-released 3D All-Stars with Galaxy 2 as paid or even possibly free DLC. Potentially even to celebrate the fact that this year is technically another year of Luigi, as Luigi plays a significant role in the game. However, considering Nintendo's $400 million loss in 2013 during their last year of Luigi, this will probably never happen. And while it's not entirely out of the question, as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe received DLC 5 years after its initial release, there are way more viable options for Galaxy 2 to come to the system. Another way I think this game could make it to Switch is through a standard port, just like we saw with 3D World. This could potentially be part of a Super Mario Galaxy collection, featuring both Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, as well as an additional side mode similar to Bowser's Fury in 3D World. This would not only provide an opportunity for those who missed the limited release of 3D All-Stars to play the Galaxy games, but also incentivize those who already own the 3D All-Stars game to buy the Galaxy collection due to the inclusion of Galaxy 2 and the side mode. The limited release of 3D All-Stars was a controversial decision by Nintendo, but the inclusion of Super Mario 64 in the N64 Online and the possibility of Super Mario Sunshine in the heavily rumored GameCube Online service suggests that a Super Mario Galaxy collection for the Switch isn't entirely impossible, which would make it so every 3D Mario game would be forever available on Switch and maybe even future consoles. My third and final idea for Galaxy 2 on Switch kinda coincides with the last idea. However, instead of Galaxy 2 releasing in a Super Mario Galaxy collection, it would come out in the very late future on a possible Wii Online service. We know the Switch is only about halfway through its life cycle, according to the president of Nintendo Japan stating so in an interview back in February of 2022. So a Wii Online service offering classic Wii games very far down the line in the future is entirely possible. This Wii Online service would feature both Super Mario Galaxy games and would make it so anyone with the Switch Online plus expansion pack membership could play every single console 3D Mario game. And out of all the ideas I presented in this video, this one would probably be the most plausible and well received. Furthermore, if Nintendo really went through with this and offered N64, GameCube, GBA, and Wii games as part of the expansion pack, it would definitely finally be worth the price. But what do you think? Do you agree with my ideas? Disagree? Or maybe even have your own idea of how Mario Galaxy 2 could come to Switch? Leave a comment. I read every single one and would love to hear your thoughts on this. The Galaxy 2 on Switch debate is something I don't really hear people talk about anymore, and I just wanted to reignite the discussion. But with that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a great day.